Have you ever wondered why wind companies put wind turbines where they do?
For over a decade, I've worked on wind projects from California to Pennsylvania. Along the way, I've learned a few things. You and I have an insatiable appetite for electricity. Our country's energy needs keep expanding, and the solution is hardly this method or that. It's a combination of all the above. My goal is to help you make sense of it all and to see that renewable energies are a viable source and should be part of the ultimate solution. Come with me, and we'll look at the issues relative to wind farms and the communities that they serve. This is the Windfarm Guy.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Windfarm Guy. Today we're considering how wind companies determine where to place the individual turbines. Long story short, they put them in windy spots, which typically means high ground and not low ground. Or if it's out in the open, it's unobstructed from any kind of thing that would keep the wind from hitting it strongly. And in a perfect world, the wind companies would lay a wind farm out in a grid. They would be in rows that are perpendicular to the dominant wind. So if the wind is coming out of this direction, the rows would be this way. And the distances I'm going to tell you today are general because there are many variables that go into determining this. The size turbine, the lay of the land, the contours, the geography, all of that plays into how far apart turbines need to be. But generally speaking, along the row, they're about 1,000 feet apart, give or take several hundred feet. And then they'll go back about a mile or so, again, give or take, put another row of turbines and then another row of turbines and so on. Now there are other factors that play into that as well. You don't want a turbine too close to a house, and so there's setbacks from houses, there's setbacks from roads. They stay out of pivot irrigation systems because they don't want to interfere with the farming. They set back from pipelines. There are all sorts of other things that play into essentially where they cannot put a turbine, and that helps them in determining where to put the turbines, and it'll adjust that grid that I told you about a moment ago. Another thing that goes into the mix there is the information that has been learned from all of the studies, whether it's an aviation study or environmental study or whatever. If a particular plant or animal is found in a certain area, they might need to eliminate that area from the wind farm. Or if there's an airport nearby, they might need to adjust there as well. They take a lot of things into consideration so that they can lay out the wind farm in the best possible way to generate the most amount of electricity. And that's generally how it's done. This is Dennis Stout, and I'm the Windfarm Guy.
Thank you for watching. Working together, we can make good energy decisions and save our planet. If you'd like to know more, would like me to address a particular topic, or if you'd like to schedule me for an appearance, please contact me. For over 25 years, I've been speaking to groups from 2 to 2,000 and would be happy to speak to your group as well. I am the Windfarm Guy.